Hi, everyone. Welcome to Digital Ignite here, and thanks very much for joining us. My name is Tom Yang. I'm the Global Sales Director for the Dynamics Customer Service Suite, and I'm joined by Kos and Rushil.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kos Srivastava. I'm a PM in the Dynamics 365 Omnichannel team. Excited to be with you all today.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rushil Vora, and I'm a program manager in the Dynamics 365 Customer Service, Data Insights, and Analytics team. Looking forward to the session.
Yeah, and the three of us are really excited to take this time with you. Hopefully by now, some of you have seen some of the other sessions and announcements that we've come as customer service. For this particular session, we wanted to really hone in on a couple of key areas. Before we dive in, though, we did want to just say, really, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been an incredibly challenging year filled with change, but thank you to everyone in our ecosystem, whether you're a customer, a partner, or just an organization in the customer service space. This is something that we are really, truly, humbled to be here as a vendor in this space, providing the technologies, because one of the things that we have noticed with all of this change is that the North Star has always been consistent, which is how do we start to give our customer, whether that's a patient, a citizen, a resident, a consumer, a banking customer, how do we give the customer an outcome? And that's something that we as a vendor really want to be here to provide, is to really hone in on that customer's experience and that customer's journey and how do we make it better. And on that note, a little bit of sort of the North Star statement for us is the customer experience is the sum of all interactions between the customer and the organization. And we go with this because the interactions, sure, might be the phone calls, the emails, or the text messages that you exchange with them, but it's so much more than that as well. Every single touch point that the customer has with you might be paying a bill, getting a service, even browsing your website. How do we take the totality of that and use it to better the customer experience? Now, not only do we have to do that, but we have to do it with an increasingly diverse and remote workforce internally as well. There are so many different individuals and personas that make up the customer journey. Of course, first and foremost is the customer themselves. They're changing, the demographics changing, the wants, the needs, the expectations are changing. But also our service teams, the representatives, the agents, the supervisors, the managers who provide that service, the technicians or others who also interact ongoing with our customers. And certainly last but not least, the experts, the SMEs, the back office. Every single one of these people have to work together to provide a stellar experience. And for us, part of the platform is not only the stitching together of what the customer sees, but also what the internal teams deal with as well. So the two primary areas that we want to focus on in this particular session are around, first, the agent. How do we provide the tools to the agents to really allow them to be proactive and to go drive towards that customer outcome as quickly and efficiently as possible? Then the insights. How does every service team get to use all this data and to get insights from it, to get ahead of problems, to find issues before they even are reported by customers? So how do we start to use the data that we have in an insightful and actionable way? So with that, let's go ahead and dive into agent productivity. Kos, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Tom. Now, we realize that making your customer service agents productive is the key to delivering the outcomes your customers want. One of the exciting enhancements we're bringing to Dynamics 365 is a modern agent experience called Customer Service Workspace. The Workspace provides agents with a highly productive multi-session canvas and a set of tools that optimize agent productivity. In the new Workspace, agents have a unified interface to view and resolve cases across traditional and modern digital channels. So regardless of how a customer is contacting your business, chat, email, or voice, your agents will have the same familiar experience across channels. The Workspace provides multi-session capabilities, which allow agents to open multiple cases or records within the app. You can see from the embedded video, Agents can open tabs in the vertical panel, say for each case, and in the horizontal panel, say for relevant records for each case. And then agents can switch between these tabs however they want without having to close them or lose any context. Now, we know that most agents work in multiple cases at the same time, so having this flexibility will make it easier for them to multitask and help customers, multiple customers at the same time. In the customer service workspace, agents will also have intelligent tools at their fingertips. So agents can have the productivity pane seen on the right in the image to speed up their case resolution with a set of productivity tools like macros to automate repetitive tasks, agent guidance to deliver a consistent support experience across channels, and smart assist with AI-based tools to help identify similar cases and relevant knowledge articles. These sets of tools are intended to boost agent productivity across all channels and ultimately allow agents to deliver a delightful customer experience. One of the new features that we're really excited about is the AI-powered similar case and knowledge article suggestions. Now, this feature helps address a common challenge that all service teams are facing today, especially for those with new agents or when agents handle a customer issue that they've never seen before. Every day, agents spend a large amount of time wading through knowledge articles and resolve cases to find the best resource that can help them solve the problem at hand. They dig through large amounts of data using different combination of search terms to find what they need. And this can be time consuming and at times ineffective for both the agent and the customer waiting on the other side. There have been solutions to this problem in the past, such as rule-based suggestions or even custom solutions involving chatbots, but those solutions have been labor-intensive and prone to inaccuracies. Now, with suggestions available through Smart Assist, the built-in AI can proactively suggest knowledge articles and similar cases to agents while agents are working on a case or talking to a customer. The solution leverages a state-of-the-art natural language understanding model from Microsoft, and that is proactively analyzing the context of the conversation or the case to recognize the end customer problem with a high level of accuracy. Admins can enable this feature through just a single click, and agents can start receiving suggestions automatically the next time they handle a case or a conversation. You can see from the image, the agent interface within Smart Assist is intuitive. Only the most relevant articles and resolved cases are surfaced up. And the AI automatically generates summaries of the knowledge articles, so agents can understand them at a glance. Agents can also take secondary actions right away from the suggestions, such as sending the URL of an article to the customer in one click. There's no need to train the models manually before using it. The feature ships with pre-trained AI models that are equipped to self-improve over time. There's a built-in comprehensive feedback mechanism that collects feedback signals from the agents and uses that to automatically retrain the model in your environment. So over time, the suggestions become more relevant with each resolved support interaction. With the new built-in suggestions, you can use the power of AI to understand your data and empower your agents, all without writing a single line of code. Another new AI-powered feature that we're proud to announce is real-time translation. As companies are increasingly becoming global and more connected, they are serving more diverse customers, but organizations often don't have the resources to expand their workforce to serve all these different languages. And language has always been a barrier for scaling customer service to a global level. But now, with real-time translation in Dynamics 365, organizations can start serving more diverse customers quickly with the same agents that they have. As you see in the video, the agent on the left is speaking or conversing in English, whereas the customer is chatting in Spanish. Dynamics translates the languages between the two so the agent can still help the customer regardless of the language gap. the AI is infused into the current chat experience so that both the agent and customer have a seamless experience. Now, this feature also works between agents and supervisors. In a multilingual support team, the supervisor might not know all of the team's languages, and traditionally this has caused challenges in supervisors coaching their agents. Now, with real-time translation, supervisors can monitor ongoing conversations that are happening in different languages, but can see the entire content in their preferred language. Out of the box, real-time translation is powered with the world-class Microsoft Translator. However, the feature allows developers to bring their own language models to power translation, allowing organizations to use the engine that fits their business requirements the best. Next, I'm going to hand over to Rushil to share what's new with our reporting and insights.
Thanks, Kos. What an exciting set of capabilities. Moving on to the next segment, I'll cover operational insights. We've completely reimagined the dashboards embedded in Customer Service Workspace that provide supervisors with robust analytics and insights experiences right out of the box. An example of this is the Customer Service Historical Analytics reports. For the CSMs and supervisors who are responsible for managing agents who work with customers every day to resolve support requests, they need visibility into the key operational and customer experience data in order to provide quality support. We've redesigned the reports to include many changes that will help supervisors get a more comprehensive view with actionable insights. As you can see in the video, the supervisors can see trends in these metrics such as volume, CSAT, and sentiment over time to understand how agents and queues are performing. We've also added key insights cards at the top. These provide an at-a-glance view into notable trends on core metrics and topics that are more important for a supervisor to investigate further in the comprehensive reports. The agent-focused views surface core metrics in order to better understand the primary areas an agent worked in and where there might be opportunities for coaching. These robust BI analytics are further enhanced with AI right out of the box to provide deeper insights. This requires minimal configuration to get up and running. In this release, we've continued to improve the topic clustering capability. Topic clustering leverages state-of-the-art language understanding models in order to identify the problem statement from support cases and intelligently group them into topics. For example, if you look at our screenshot on the left, you can see our second topic to watch shown here. It says, get information about the protection plan. This topic can include cases where the titles include semantically similar words like warranty. These are then surfaced in the report alongside core BI metrics like CSAT impact or volume, providing deeper insight onto emerging trends and KPI drivers within the support operation. This will then increase visibility into why customers are contacting support and enable supervisors to focus their attention on the most pertinent areas. They can even drill into the topic to get deeper analytics views about the customer problem, view related cases, see how well agents are handling those, or even drill into a specific case. We're also extending this out to omnichannel, where topics group the chat and digital messaging conversations. On the right side, we have sentiment analysis, which is another important AI capability. Today, real-time sentiment helps supervisors to monitor how well a support interaction is going. Our improved historical views will enable them to now view individual conversations alongside important conversation style metrics, including the AI-derived sentiment, which will help supervisors to better coach and prepare agents for the wide variety of scenarios that they might encounter. These rich integrated analytics and AI-powered insights extend across the entire portfolio. Previously, where organizations would have to connect to data, create, and maintain these reports independently, we now have a set of robust curated reports that surface the most important metrics and insights available out of box. Because of this, organizations can focus more of their energy towards serving their end customers. Beyond the supervisors, we're really excited about our new knowledge worker reports. These are focused on helping to increase knowledge worker productivity. They surface various informative metrics, including search count, average search rank, and engagement, as well as their trends over time. Knowledge workers will be able to help close the loop between customers and agents, who will be able to interact with a much more comprehensive knowledge base, and that will improve the entire overall quality of support that they are able to provide. So to recap, we've reimagined analytics and improved our integrated AI capabilities, spanning across the entire customer service portfolio. We're really excited for you to try them out. And with that, I'll hand it back over to Kos.
That was just a sneak peek into what we're bringing to you in the Wave 2 release of customer service. For more information, tune in to the other customer service sessions at Ignite or check out our Wave 2 release notes online. With that, thank you so much for spending your time with us. We're excited for you to try out these new capabilities, and we look forward to hearing your feedback. Thank you once again.